Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to RealLifeOORA, and welcome to another Let's Talk video. Now, you guys can probably guess by the title of this video, the topic for today is how much does your gaming setup cost? Now, you may be thinking, well, either I have a really amazing gaming setup or I don't have that best of a gaming setup. Now, I'm guessing that the people that watch my type of videos, you probably play video games yourselves. You don't just watch me play them. So you guys have gaming setups as well. So I'm just curious what people have in terms of cost that they've spent on for their gaming setup. Now, I've asked two people. I've also calculated it myself. But of course, a person that would be doing YouTube would have probably a better gaming setup than a person that would go ahead and play just for fun, that just wants to hang out with their friends and play. However, you watch some gaming setup videos that some YouTubers do or just general people do, and sometimes it's a little weird because you'd expect professional YouTubers, I guess you could call them that, people that do YouTube full time, they sometimes either have better gaming setups than you expected them to, or sometimes they have worse gaming setups. You're like, I have a better gaming setup than some of those people. It really depends on what type of person you are and how much you're willing to spend on gaming peripherals and gaming stuff altogether. So I've gotten, like I said, it from two people. One of the person, his range was was $1,300 to $1,500 US dollars. That's US dollars. So that's actually not too bad because this person, he does play consoles, so you could figure in $500 for the Xbox One at least, then $300 for the Xbox 360. That's $800 right there just for your consoles. Plus, if you add in extra controllers, games to play, Xbox Live, Microsoft points, a headset, batteries, which are like $2 or $3, but still, everything counts, everything costs money. And then you're also talking about a computer, your keyboard, and all that stuff, programs on your computer, which we're not even going to get into. So that his was $1,300 to $1,500. The second person I asked, which was actually my brother, it's actually surprising his cost. He's not that big of a gamer, or really that much into technology. I've actually helped him with a lot of things that range for his technology that he needs and stuff. So I've helped him pick out a computer and everything like that in his price range. He mostly games on Xbox, although I'm trying to get him to transition over to PC because it by far is better. I know you guys are like, oh, Xbox consoles and stuff, the PlayStation, they're better. Once you switch over, you guys will see the difference. Anyways, to get out of that little transition, his was $3,200. Now, I was actually truthfully surprised by this, but the thing that really set this apart and raised the price up so much was the amount of games that he has. He probably has 50 games, and we even, instead of counting those all at full price at $60 that he bought, he put them down to $20. So 20 times however many games he had, at least 50 games, that brings it into the $800 range if you have $20 a piece, because sometimes you can get those $60 games for $20 at GameStop, if you know what I mean, and you've bought games for cheaper later on. Then he bought all those games full price $60, and he even calculated lower. So his gaming setup consists of a computer, an Xbox One, an Xbox 360, a few controllers, a headset, very cheap headset, an old Turtle Beach headset that's now broken, a new laptop, a mouse, a keyboard, and a few other things, including a surround sound system and his TV. So that's a lot of things, but I was really surprised when it came up to that much. Now, for my gaming setup, I'm not going to go through everything, but I'm going to list a few things off because we're so close to our 10,000 goal. In case you guys did not know, my goal for YouTube is 10,000 subscribers. Of course, I'll be continuing with YouTube after that, but that was my main goal for YouTube, 10,000 subscribers. It's a nice number, and I've always longed for it. So I'm going to be doing a setup video as sort of a fun little congratulations thing for me. So I'm doing that to celebrate gaming setup. So I'll have everything there, and I'll also be putting everything, pricing it, adding it up, and putting it in the description so you guys can go ahead and see what I have. But mine came to $5,013.51. Now this ranges from my multiple monitors, my keyboard, my mic, my mic mount, my computer, my TV, my desk, which is actually I think the most expensive thing right here, and everything on there. That's not even including all the software and including video editing software and image editing software that is on my computer. So that's quite a bit. You could buy a cheap car for that. You could buy a used truck for that, $5,000. That's a lot of money if you really think about it. So that's really all I wanted to talk about, guys. Gaming setups it really depends how into gaming you are. However, even if you're not too into gaming and maybe you don't buy the stuff yourself, your gaming setup is worth a lot of money. If you just look at it, if you're a console gamer, you're looking at $300, $400, $500 just for the console alone. That's without games, without controllers. So I guess sometimes it comes with controllers, so add in a controller there. But you most likely have multiple controllers, so your friends can come over. But anyways, I'm just curious. Go ahead and add all your things up, all your peripherals up, and let's see what people's gaming setups cost. Because I'm really curious, and you know, it may be shocking to you how much you've actually spent or how much you have in your gaming setup. Because sometimes you never realize how much you actually have. So, you know, leave in the comments down below how much yours is. Don't feel any need to lie. You know, it's no fun if a person goes ahead and says, oh, I have a $20,000 gaming setup with all this high stuff. You most likely don't. Of course, you know, you probably do, but you most likely don't. So there's, you know, this is all out of fun. No one's judging anyone if they have a worse gaming setup. It just means that you're not as interested to put as much money into it as other people, and that's okay because people have hobbies. It's like a person saying, well, I put $5,000 into football training camps and stuff, and this other person's like, yeah, I guess I paid for $60 for a week for football training. Of course, people that have different interests will go to different lengths to further indulge themselves into those interests. So don't feel bad if your gaming setup is weak or anything like that. And please, I ask, do not be harsh to people who have minuscule gaming setups. I'll put it that way. So no hate in the comments, just all positive things. I'm just curious to see what you guys have, and sometimes you may be shocked by how much you actually do have. So thanks for watching. See you guys later. Bye.